Welcome back, guys. Jazzgrass Gaming. I'm Dennis. He's Brian, and I hope there's gonna be a wreck here. We can sell.
Hello, everybody. Welcome
Doesn't
back.
look like it. Doesn't look like it. Maybe it's a little further down here. Yes.
So yeah, you went to London and you didn't see anything
I
interesting.
went to the London Eye. Like that was nice to look over, but even that's not all that special.
I guess you were young, so you weren't allowed to go into pubs and stuff.
I think it was
right?
all right. Yeah, that as well. And I think I was a little more busy with something else that's trying to get a girlfriend there.
Oh yeah.
Remember because right after that, I got my first girlfriend.
Oh my god.
So it was a little bit. I remember her actually like, fucking dumbass. Like she was just not paying attention. Everybody got into the fucking tram. I just see her stand there. I yell at her. She looks around and the fucking doors close and we drive off. She's the only one still standing there. I'm like, God damn it.
Wow.
That had me laughing. And for the rest, the only thing like I can tell you about is that. All right, so.
Oh, so.
The one that starts with a K.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. I remember. Oh, yeah. Actually,
Like,
I have a bit of a memory about that, but I don't know if I could.
ooh.
So it's when you guys broke up.
Mm-hmm.
So I have been talking to this girl online. We hit it off really well, and I went to visit her. Right, so I went to where she lived, and we hung out. And being the bunch of horny teens we were, we dicked down, we plowed that ass,
We're
etc.
dicking down, yes.
And I'm on my way back. I arrive at the train station and I get a call from Dennis. And I pick it up. I'm like, "Hey, Dennis, what's up?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm single again." And I'm like, "Oh, dude, not the news you want to hear after
Dicking down.
Yeah. Like, I just got done dicking
Oh,
down.
hey, there's a fucking wheel here. Great.
Hey, nice.
Nice little spare. Use that.
Yeah, but yeah, like, goddamn, I remember you just dropping that bombshell. Like,
Dropping that
yeah,
bomb.
bro, it's done and over.
Done and over
I was
with.
like, oh, I'm fucking out.
Second time was not the charm.
Oof.
Oh no, I think that was the first time probably. Like we went for a second round. I remember that. Wait, is this the back or the front? Oh, let's see. Let's hope that this just works. Probably not. Come on.
Yo, why can't you just wrap it around something if it can apparently just reach all the way over here?
Oh.
Oh.
There it is.
There you
All right, and now for the excruciatingly long pull.
go. Really?
Yeah, we lose a lot of
Oh, damn.
we lose a lot of power here. So a little beer for on the way.
Man,
Wow.
I remember that girl lived in a rough neighborhood. I remember the building she lived in was rough. Like, it didn't even, her apartment was old. It had that very old style fucking, how do I even explain the layout of like a 1940s Dutch apartment?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
that's very particular. Like you could kinda. Oh my god, I gotta put this fucking thing away. It's starting to annoy me. Every time. Oh no! Damn it! Alright.
Well, at least you have the horsepower to do that.
Yeah, low gear is here to help.
Yeah,
What
man.
was I going on about?
But I remember it was a strange apartment because there would just be a room connected to a room, but it wasn't connected to the common room, so you could only get to that room through the other room.
Like the no privacy
It felt
places.
like the set to a sitcom. That's
I
what
like.
it felt
I would like living in a house like that.
complete with a balcony and stuff. Oh, it wasn't a bad apartment. It was just a bad building and a bad neighborhood. Well, it wasn't a bad neighborhood per se. I mean, it just. Look, man, I don't know. Whenever I think of Amsterdam, I just think of
Weird buildings.
No. Because she. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. She lived in the Belmer, dude.
Oh!
Yeah. You know, she had a Belmer flat.
That explains.
But like an old one.
The real bad
not
ones.
like, not even like the new ones that the KLM plane flew into.
Oof.
Sorry, was that a bit of
That's
too
a
heavy
little
one?
too early.
A little bit?
When was that?
I'm pretty sure that was pretty, like that must be like 2002?
Dude, yeah, something like
Earlier
that.
than that, maybe.
I think like somewhere in the late 90s?
Yeah, I mean.
Early 2000s?
Maybe it was
2000s?
pre 9/11.
I think it was pre 9/11 actually.
And if it was,
You
how the
did-
hell is it too soon?
It's close to
Damn,
home, man.
Well, just because it's your own country now, it's suddenly, oh, don't joke about.
Sorry for having a little bit of
Push the 9/11, but don't talk about Belmer flats. Oh.
fucking 9/11. Is it
Kanker, dat tyfus tering. Kijk nou wat ik nou weer gedaan heb.
Well, at least we didn't start a war over it.
With who? It was our own company.
Oh shit, we should have started a war actually.
Pretty sure, like, wasn't. No, KLM was not a.
I don't think
it was
KLM did it.
privatized already
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah, funny how it's privatized, but still has the king's name.
The king even still sometimes flies for.
I wouldn't feel safe. I'm sorry. Sure, he's probably a great pilot, but he's made some oopsies that he shouldn't have made or wouldn't have made if he spent a little more time thinking, you know. So I don't want that guy flying my
Well,
plane.
like going on vacation to Greece at the height of the pandemic.
Right after the prime minister says like, guys, don't fly.
Look, guys, I know that our king had just taken his family and just flew off to Greece to a nice summer paradise.
Kind of like Ted Cruz.
But though, yeah, well, exactly like Ted Cruz,
Yeah.
who left to Cancun and then blamed his daughter
Oh yeah.
on like on the decision to go there. Like, what? No, you're the adult in the
You're the
family,
asshole
right?
here.
You're like
You're the governor.
dad. You're the guy. Who
You should be able to govern your own family, right?
Yeah, like if you can't. Well, ooh.
Ooh, yeah, ooh.
I don't know if I like that statement. I think no one should govern a family. I think it's
Look,
that's kind of not how it works.
you know what I'm getting at? It's not as severe as I mean it.
I've been
right?
watching a lot of family-oriented anime, and I've learned a thing or two about this family business people keep talking about. That yeah, no, I mean. It's weird though, isn't it? Like the politicians can do stuff like that and just get away with it. No shame. Like this apparently isn't a total breach of integrity to people.
Yeah, well, how nonchalantly they act around it as well. It's just like, oh yeah, well, oops, lol. Here's the excuse. It makes it right.
Yeah, it's like, well, shit. What? Well, like it's like going through the
We
motions.
already
it's
planned
going
it.
through the motions. You know what I mean?
I love that defense. We already planned it. You cancel it.
Yeah, a lot of people had to cancel their fucking trips and whatnot. I had to cancel the first Jazzgrass World Tour premiere. No.
It was gonna be lit.
Okay, so YouTubers that do live shows. Do you remember when YouTubers were doing live shows?
Yes.
What do you do at a fucking YouTube live show?
I have no fucking clue. Like,
What
I
do you
feel like they're
do?
just podcasts
that.
with audience with it, if they do it right.
I know that Game Grumps, I think they play a lot of, like, they play games with their audience.
Yes.
Stuff like Smash and whatnot or whatever. But other than, like, yeah, I mean, getting to know your fans, I guess, but
Even
yeah,
that's a little
and I mean,
weird.
what do you do?
Hang out with other
You
creators?
just sit in an audience and you look at a YouTuber do what exactly? Like, why? How is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, why would you go outside of your home to watch a YouTuber? The whole
Imagine
reason-
fucking imagine a convention for Jazzgrass.
the first thing we'd say is like, welcome to Jazzgrass Convention. What are you doing here?
Well, Jazzgrass convention. All right, it's very simple how it's going to work. 20 people can buy a ticket, all right, and then they could show up at like a local coffee shop that we rented out for the day, and we just get stoned and then get something to eat and go home. And it goes along the course of maybe 2 or 3 hours.
A day in the life of Jazzgrass.
And that's it. That be our con. It's more of a meetup, but hey, whatever.
We'll hang out. Oh, Which people come like all the way from? Come on, get up the hill.
A bunch of Germans
Yeah, a
show
bunch
up.
of Germans, a bunch of Scandinavians, like some dude who went from like Canada.
I remember we were at that Stone Jesus concert, right? And we were smoking some weed with a German dude and an Italian dude that we met.
So fun.
And Dennis and I, you know, it's not something we're proud of, but we have a higher tolerance for weed
You'd be
because
surprised.
we smoke every day.
Every other, yeah.
But you know, these dudes obviously didn't. They're just normal dudes who make wise life choices that involve not, you know, being a total loser like us. And they were smoking a blunt that we rolled with us. Oh, there he is.
Nobody. He'll be alright. He'll be. Oh, I say he's okay.
Clutch. Anyway.
Alright, in an hour when the fucking ambulance comes, he'll be alright.
You killed him. You killed the guy.
That's a real problem in Finland, actually. If you're in a medical emergency, don't count on.
Oh, I mean, how the hell would they even reach you?
Yeah, exactly.
How the hell would they even find you? But anyway, I was telling a story.
Yeah, go on.
So, we're just passing this blunt around, right? Puff, puff, pass. And we're having a good time. And I'm like done with it, so I try to pass it over to the German fella. And the German fella goes, no, I've had enough.
I've had enough.
And I'm like, all right, well, Italian fella, would you like it? And the Italian fella is like, no. I've had enough.
Had enough.
So Dennis and I are just smoking this blunt. And
Alright, let's see how much money we made.
yeah, that was a grand time. That's like one of the only times where I.
Oh yeah, baby.
1200, baby.
1200 buckaroo.
I like this guy.
See you, dude. Great piece of junk, thanks.
Um,
Alright, now I gotta book it home and eat.
So.
And pay my
Oh
bills.
shit, you're right. You didn't bring any sausages, did you?
Nah, I forgot to bring the sausages.
But, words and such.
I love how amazed they were. It's like, you're still smoking that? And I was like, yeah. Because we smoked the whole day, like, because this is a thing me and Brian do. Like when we go to a concert, it's not like, oh, we go out for an evening. No. This is a whole day.
It's a day trip. We
Like
always
we arrive at 11.
We arrive at 11 in the morning, and we just start going around to different coffee shops. Because we were in Amsterdam. We're like,
Exactly.
because it was the first time that we were gonna be smoking weed in Amsterdam, because everybody's always raving about
Exactly.
it. We figured, let's give it a try. So, you know, we went to Bulldogs, it was a disappointment.
Yep.
Went to some other places that were less disappointing. And we bought a whole different bunch of weed. We
Yep.
came back
Remember
with like
that
10 different bags.
Remember the coffee shop? It had a little like downstairs area
Yeah.
with like the glass walls and the fucking like we sat there for a good while just smoking, chilling out.
Yeah, I mean, we had to because the tobacco leaf hadn't dried up properly yet.
Oh yeah.
We were just trying it.
Or when I lost those free fucking joints. Like I pre-rolled
Yeah.
free joints and like they fell out of my pocket or my bag
Like
or something.
someone
Like some
somewhere
dude
was
is so happy.
fucking like jumping a hole into
Like
the
I hope
air.
I dropped it in a convenience store. Like if some dude like picks
Yeah,
it up, he's like,
yeah,
oh,
I
yes.
hope someone got some fun out of it.
Exactly.
You know? But god damn it, if it isn't ever so frustrating.
God damn.
Like, holy shit!
Free fucking joints.
Whenever you lose a little bit of weed or a little bit or like a joint, it's just you don't even get like you're not even upset or angry. You're just massively disappointed in your own stupidity.
Exactly. Oh, remember that time we went to see High on Fire in the Melkweg in Amsterdam? And we were talking to, I think it was like the portier dude, because we were there early as well.
Yeah.
It was like, oh man, I'm glad I have this night to work, because last night they had like the youth group of like a Christian like
What a fucking thing to
political-
follow it up with then, a fucking fucking death metal band.
I know, right? And he was like, I'm so glad y'all here, because yesterday was boring as fuck. It was like, I can imagine, dude. We were having a good time.
I remember when we went to see Electric Wizard in Haarlem,
Yes.
and we went outside during like the little intermission for a smoke, and everyone else, the whole street was filled with stoners smoking.
And you saw
joints.
like police driving by and everything.
Oh, that was great, dude. That was fantastic. The whole street just reeked of
Yeah,
weed,
dude. Like the neighbors must have been pissed.
They were just like, what the fuck is
Don't
going
live there
on?
then.
Amazing.
That was some good shit.
Yeah, man.
Man, can't wait for.
Yeah, like I can't wait to tell my grandchildren about concerts and stuff.
Remember
like,
concert?
yeah,
We went right when it ended.
What we would do is we would just squeeze a whole lot of people into the same room and have them stand shoulder to shoulder.
Won't you get the COVID 69?
Well, you see, darling, that just didn't exist yet. So we were able to just stand there, arms around each other's shoulders, head banging away, drinking
Smoking
beers,
weed, fucking.
passing joints to one another. Passing joints to one another!
Oh yeah, remember? Yeah, we used to smoke from same joints, dude. We used to
Yeah,
we
that
used to
was
do something
crazy.
like, it's called a mosh pit, where we just kind of walk into each other violently.
Yeah, explaining that stuff when you think about it, actually, through the lens of COVID, it really is a weird perspective.
Like the amount of like you'd actually go. No, alright, this is how fucking absurd it is. You'd go and pay to have some singer spit and sweat all over you.
Yeah.
Like I've had the spit of Matt Pike on my face. All right.
Same, dude, same. I mean, I was right there next
Exactly.
to you.
It's like disgusting, but that's how it went, kids.
And you weren't even disgusted by it because
No.
you were also covered in your own sweat and beer.
Exactly.
Because there's no way to not get covered in beer when you're standing in a crowded room with a whole bunch of people moshing, right? And you're trying to take a sip of your beer,
Wow.
but then suddenly you get the urge to start headbanging.
Like, how does it how does it work?
Man. I mean, with Stone Jesus, that was a good vibe though.
Stone Jesus.
I remember
fucking chill.
everyone in the front row was just standing, but like everybody had their arms around each other's shoulders, and we were doing like a synchronized
Oh
headbang.
yeah, that
and
was
shit.
good. That was good. That was a fun concert.
Dude, yeah.
Fucking Stone Jesus. Stone Jesus.
When they brought out "I'm the Mountain," everybody was so hyped for that song as well.
Mhm.
They were like, "Oh yes, finally!"
Wait.
I was just there
Where
the
am
whole
I?
time waiting for Electric Mistress. Like, "Come on, man, sing my favorite shit. Sing my favorite song. Come on." It was funny seeing them play there, because when I bought that record for you,
Mm-hmm.
they actually messaged me like,
Oh, yeah.
"Hey dude, it's really cool that you listen to our music all the way to the Netherlands. It's crazy."
I mean, I have that with the Philip's body patch I have on my head. Like they were also like, fucking dude, some Dutch dude is listening to our Mexican shit. It's like, yeah, dude, I love it.
It's always great when people when those bands are like, "Yo, thanks dude, it's been cool." But yeah, I mean, we've been listening to Stone Jesus for quite a while at that point. Like pretty
Yeah,
much
dude.
like.
Like, we start young. Start young.
I mean, I was listening to Stoner Sludge before I smoked weed.
Exactly.
Just chilling out, listening to Sleep, sober.
Yeah, but you gotta imagine that we actually enjoyed fucking Dragon and all that shit. Fucking sleep, just sober. Just like, oh yeah, like that's interesting about the music though. Like that it does give you a nice feeling of relaxation without even being high. You don't need the weed.
Shh. Shit, man. I hope you're home soon.
Yeah, I just took the last turn, so
Good,
straight
good.
cruising from here. I hope the
Good,
rain stops
because,
soon.
the episode is also about to end.
Ooh.
Yeah, better hurry up before
Very
the episode
good.
ends, dude.
Push the gas. I'm pushing the gas as much as I can. Come on, crank that hand throttle. Wow.
Are you out of your mind? Johnson,
Johnson, don't worry. I know how to drive.
you're pushing this machine too far.
It'll take a little more. So get us across to Berlin. Come on.
We stretched just one bridge too far, sir.
Come on, we need to hold the last hill.
Arnhem won't hold.
We need to save Ryan.
Still one of my favorite missions out of all the Call of Duties. It's the bridge in Arnhem, where you're actually fighting alongside Captain Price.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Fucking whack ass Captain Price. That's weird, man. Like these old war heroes in World War II and shit. Like those stories.
You know what's crazy?
You don't hear them that much anymore.
Well, that too, but also just how the most like innocuous people from that era would have like the craziest fucking stories, right? It's like, oh yeah, that's that dude. He doesn't like talking about the war, but if you look into it, you'll find that he's actually a fucking war hero.
Yeah, he has like 3 purple
like
hearts.
he saved like an entire orphanage or whatever the fuck from a concentration camp. I don't fucking know what.
Exactly.
He done all this crazy zany shit, and now he's here, just chilling in an old folks home, waiting for death.
This man got his entire skull crashed when he jumped out of the plane, still survived.
When I was in elementary school, a girl took her grandpa to school with her one day for a presentation about World War II, and he told us some stories about World War II. About how he had to walk all the way from Zwolle to Utrecht.
Jesus.
With like with a car full of his belongings.
That is...
and a Jewish girl.
Jesus.
That his family was hiding. And the thing was, Germans would sometimes want to inspect his car full of stuff, right? And he had a drape over it and like knots. And what he would do is he would pretend to be struggling with the knots and stuff, and that is like, and he would make his like little brother cry and stuff, so there was just a hassle for the Germans, so they would tell him to just get moving already.
Yeah, I heard like a lot of people said like German soldiers hated crying children. Like that's a weird thing I keep hearing.
Really, I don't know about that one specifically. I do know that they stole a lot of
Because
bikes when they retreated.
I was watching this document, or well, an interview with an old lady who
My
like
grandma complained. What?
like an old woman, like she worked in an orphanage, like, and they took like a lot of Jewish children before they went off to like the station, you know. And what the woman would do is like make the children cry, and the German soldiers would be like, yeah, just send them to the fucking daycare, and like those women would just like you know, coax or like you know, lead them out of the fucking building and be like, all right, go with this dude, he'll take you to a safe place. Like that kind of shit, like just random acts of like.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of what happens when you're dealing with such an enormous force of hostility. Everybody needs to become a hero.
Yeah.
Literally everybody needs to put in like their effort, their bit.
That's what I always think is interesting about these old war stories. Like,
yeah, this is what you're gonna do when you're on the verge of starving.
Look, man, I want my car to be safe.
From what?
You never know, man.
It's been out in the rain for days before we pushed. Oh yeah, there's still a lot of piss on the floor.
Oh, thank God.
Cold sausages. Oh,
yes, give me a hot, cold sausage.
Oh, that's stress.
After a long day of work,
Right.
we need a little drag from the ciggy.
Take another piss in the sink.
Yeah, that's good. Good that you say it. Oh.
Yeah, always use the left one to piss and the right one to wash.
Exactly.
It's efficient.
That was the cigarette. Come on, keep peeing, man.
If you press P too much, it becomes white.
No! I thought you were done. Oh
No! I mean, it was already a stain there.
All right, you know, after this successful day
Man, what a successful day.
We need a little sleep. How late is it even? Anyway, see you guys next time on Jazzgrass.
Bye.